The political landscape in New York has taken a dramatic turn, and at the center of it all is U.S. President Donald Trump, who has launched a direct attack on Democratic frontrunner Zohran Mamdani. On his social media platform, Trump branded Mamdani a self-proclaimed communist, warning voters that if Mamdani wins the race for New York City mayor, he will face unprecedented obstruction from Washington. Trump went so far as to threaten that Mamdani would not receive federal funds to carry out his policies. In his own words, Trump posted, "Self-proclaimed New York City communist Zohran Mamdani, who is running for mayor, will prove to be one of the best things to ever happen to our Republican Party. Remember, he needs the money from me as president in order to fulfill all of his fake communist promises. He won't be getting any of it, so what's the point of voting for him?" This is not just political opposition, this is open blackmail. The President of the United States is essentially telling the people of New York, vote for Mamdani and I will punish you. And this behavior is unbecoming of a head of state. Instead of acting like a leader of the free world, Trump is acting like a thug, a political gangster, threatening and intimidating simply because he cannot bear the rise of someone he dislikes. He has even tried to defame and challenge Mamdani's views of being a common New Yorker's hope, rather than a slave for the business class, stating, "This ideology has failed always for thousands of years. It will fail again, and that's guaranteed." But if the ideology is doomed to fail, why is Trump threatening New Yorkers not to vote for Mamdani? It means that his heart knows that this ideology is already winning hearts and will ensure Mamdani's mayoral victory rather than failure, as Trump asserts. The timing of Trump's remarks is also telling. Just a day earlier, New York Mayor Eric Adams withdrew from the race, reportedly under intense pressure from Trump and Republican leaders. With Adams gone, the main challenger left standing is former Governor Andrew Cuomo. Yet Mamdani has already dealt Cuomo a stunning blow by winning the Democratic primary, securing his place as the frontrunner for November's general election. When asked about Trump's statements, Mamdani brushed them aside. He told reporters that Trump was simply going through the stages of grief. First, denial, claiming Mamdani couldn't win. Then, threats, using funding and Washington's machinery as weapons. Mamdani's response was calm, portraying Trump's bluster as political theater rather than real policy. But this raises a deeper question. Why is Trump so enraged at Zohran Mamdani? Why is he lashing out with such intensity? The reasons are not spelled out openly, but one can connect the dots. Could it be Trump's well-documented Islamophobia, his inability to tolerate a Muslim immigrant rising to prominence in American politics? Could it be frustration that Mamdani was born outside the U.S., even though he holds a genuine American citizenship? Or perhaps, is it Mamdani's unapologetic stance against Netanyahu and Israel, a position Trump and his allies simply cannot endure? Trump refuses to challenge Netanyahu for his terrible actions in Gaza. Despite being vilified as a war criminal, Trump was forced to attack Iran on Netanyahu's orders, demonstrating his disregard for global concerns. Mamdani, on the other hand, is unconcerned with American politics or Trump. He has openly stated that if he is elected mayor, he will arrest Netanyahu if Netanyahu will then travel to New York following his victory. How can Trump tolerate Mamdani's behavior? This is the clearest reason why Trump considers Mamdani not only an opponent, but also the enemy. Whatever the root cause, the truth is clear. Trump's conduct is not that of a statesman. It is the behavior of someone desperate to crush an opponent by any means necessary. His threats of withholding funds are not only unethical, they strike at the very foundation of democracy, where leaders are meant to serve all citizens, not weaponize federal resources against political rivals. As this election unfolds, one thing is certain: Trump's hostility has only added fuel to Mamdani's momentum. For many New Yorkers, these threats from the White House are proof of exactly why change is needed, because in the end, a president who acts like a blackmailer does not deserve respect. And a people who refuse to bow to intimidation, that is where true democracy shines. That's all for today. If you found the video informative, please like it and subscribe to the channel. Jazakum Allahu khairan.